I've said many times that I wasn't responding, and maybe you've just caught me on a bad day. But obviously I've been made aware yet again that Mr. Lambert has posted yet another video slagging me off, going on about not having any money and not paying for anything, stealing from him, blah 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 blah. And do you know, I've had enough of it now. There's a couple of things I want to clear up. Now, the items that Mr. Lambert is referring to are silver-proof coins that were on eBay for £125. But to anybody that watched his videos, he was telling you if you made an offer of £1, he'd accept the offer and you'd get the silver-proof sent through to you. So really, as a bit of a laugh and a joke, to be honest, I did it to see whether he was keeping correct records, and clearly he wasn't, because he sent them through to me. Now, apparently that's theft. Although the police have been involved from very, very early, going right back to January. The police have been involved in all of this. They're fully aware of everything that happened, and they don't see that it's theft. An offer was placed, it was accepted, paid for, and done. eBay don't deem that there was any wrongdoing. So this about theft, it's utter nonsense. If there was theft involved, the police would have been involved, I would have been arrested, he would have got his goods back, you know. So it's utter nonsense to constantly be going on about this theft. Other things about people are a vendetta against him, they're shutting all of his sites down, all of his ideas down. No, let's clear a couple of points up. Now, your GoFundMe or your Just Giving or whatever bloody thing it was, that was shut down on 2 different occasions, I believe. And it was shut down by them. After they received complaints, admittedly, but it was shut down by them because you were in breach of their terms and conditions. There's no other reason they would have terminated those ideas. They would have allowed you to continue to do them. But they took them down because you were in breach of terms and conditions, or the ethos, what they sort of run their site by. eBay, your eBay store was shut down for 2 reasons. It was shut down because, number 1, you were using it as your own personal shop, because your shop was shut down because you couldn't afford the Shopify bill, and that's why that was shut down. So you were using eBay, and the idea being that if you owed people money, they placed a really low bid, you accepted it, and it was a way that you were writing debts off. There's countless videos on your channel where you state this to be fact. Those videos were put forwarded onto eBay, and obviously they were in breach of what eBay is about. It was a way to avoid eBay selling fees. So that was one of the reasons. The other reason was you were in breach of data protection. When you chose on your video to show mine and somebody else's personal details from eBay on a live stream. that was in breach of eBay terms and conditions. Okay, that's why your store was shut down, nothing else. The same as the videos have been removed from YouTube. YouTube made you take them down after they received complaints. Now you can sit there and you can deny it all you want, but the facts are there. You have been shut down for using methods that go against their terms and conditions or their policy, good user policy, whatever it is. The same with the camper van. The UK Gambling Commission closed your camper van idea down because, again, you were in breach of the UK Gambling Commission regulations. Absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with the crap that you come out with. Oh, I wasn't giving away enough free entries. Sorry, the lottery don't give away free entries. They still run, you know. There are many, many, many raffle sites that don't give away free entries that are still running. You are actually in breach of regulations, and you are fully aware of that because I warned you via email that you were in breach of UK Gambling Commission regulations, and you chose to ignore it, believing that it was all a lot of hot air that I was spouting and, you know, nothing was going to happen. Well, it did happen. UK Gambling Commission looked at it and said it was against their terms and conditions, and I did warn you about that, but you chose to ignore it. So let's clear those fundamentals up first. So all of this about theft, it's all utter nonsense because the police have been involved and deemed nothing illegal took place. eBay investigated it, deemed nothing illegal from my side took place. YouTube investigated the videos and deemed nothing illegal from my part had taken place. What in fact they chose was to terminate your eBay store and to make you remove countless videos from YouTube. So, you know, sit there and butter it up all you want, you know. It's pathetic, it's needless, it's childish. And while we're on childish, let's move on to this other huge thing that you broadcast about freeloaders. And this is all to do with, I know who it is. I was contacted by them earlier in the week. They didn't actually tell me what the problem was, but I knew pretty much what it was. And I actually said to that person, if you feel that you have to go back to Ian and sort of eat a bit of humble pie and stop coming onto my streams, stop commenting on my videos, then go ahead and do that. I'm never going to tell you you can't do that. Because who am I to tell you what you can and can't watch, what you can and can't say? I'm 49 years old, not 9, and this is what it is. It's like bloody school kids. Oh, you go in Warren streams, you're not welcome on mine. It's pathetic, it's childish, it's ridiculous. And you know, while we're on the subject, okay, I'm fully aware that you send spies in with different names on a weekly basis to keep an eye on what we're doing and what we're talking about. So, you know, let's have a bit of leeway there, okay? On one hand, you don't want them in my stream, and on the other hand, you send your spies in. But it doesn't bother me. I've never, and not, I'll speak for Lou, I've not discussed this with her tonight, but I'll speak for her. we've never ever said, you watch Ian, you're not welcome here. You watch Dragon Lord, you're not welcome here. Never ever said anything like that, because that's childish. That is school playground behaviour. And I think one of the reasons more so that I feel quite strongly about this is the effect it has on people. I've never said this to you personally before. I don't believe I have. I might have said it in one of the previous videos where I was ranting. You were a massive, massive factor in me having a heart attack in March. You weren't the only reason. My health, my lifestyle, that kind of thing contributed. But the stress that you were putting me under with your constant uploading, even personal emails or messages, uploading every single thing you could, and just basically being nasty, evil, vindictive old man. That contributed massively to me having a heart attack, the stress that was putting me under. And that's one of the reasons why I said that I wasn't going to respond to you anymore. But this tonight is really, it's gone too far again. It's pathetic, it's sad, it's nasty. And this coming from a man who allegedly suffered mental health problems himself. I've got my own personal doubts about that, but that's a different story. I think I've shared it before. I suffer with post-traumatic stress disorder, emotionally unstable personality disorder, depression, anxiety. Throw into the mix as well, I also have sleep apnea. At this moment in time, my physical health is probably at the worst that it's ever been. Trying to rectify it, there's a few things that we're sort of trying to do at the moment to try and rectify it or try and make it a bit better. But I will not allow your snide, nasty, vile crap to cause me the damage that you caused me before. No, you're 100% right in what you say about freeloaders and not having a pot to piss in. Again, you hit the nail on the head, mate. I don't have a pot to piss in. I have never ever said that I have got a pot to piss in. I don't. And again, at this moment in time, probably one of the worst times that I've been through. But so what? If that's you scoring points because somebody hasn't got the money that you've got, or it's pathetic and it's childish. It's unnecessary, and above all, it is dangerous. What you're doing to people, not just with me. I don't care. Call me out every day of the week. Call me every name under the sun, because I guarantee you, mate, I've been called worse. I've had worse done to me, and I've had worse said to me. Yeah. So maybe when you're doing all of your little snooping and trying to find out about Warren's previous life, maybe dig a bit deeper, mate. As apparently I was a stalker, which is absolutely hilarious. Nice one, mate. But I actually... no, I'm not even going to go down that one. But it's nasty, it's vile what you're doing. And as I say, it is incredibly dangerous. I'm lucky at this moment in time, although my mental health is incredibly bad at the moment. You're right, I haven't got a pot to piss in. My physical health is at the worst that it's been. Do you know what? I couldn't give a shit, mate. I'm a firm believer that when your time is up, your time is up. There's nothing that you can do about that. So, you know, if my time's up tomorrow, it's up tomorrow. What I can guarantee you is I won't let your vile, nasty shit affect me again. But it concerns me when you're doing it to other people. And as I say, I know the person that this is regarding, or part of your rant was regarding. Which again, I've got to, apparently when I brought your wife, your lover, your partner, whatever you want to call her, integrity into it last time, you got really upset. Well, let me just put this to a bit of perspective on a level that you will understand. If I had a partner who was a therapist, a counsellor, who dealt with people with mental health issues on a daily or weekly basis, irrelevant really. If I had a partner that did that for a living, and I was constantly uploading videos attacking somebody that is known to have mental health problems, that is known to have overdosed in the past, that is known to have self-harmed in the past, I would fully expect my partner to go batshit crazy on me. If she didn't, or he, whatever it might be, if they didn't go batshit crazy on me, I would have to call their integrity into question. They sat by and allowed or watched me doing this without voicing their concerns. Because I'm telling you, you continue to do this, you are going to put somebody into a grave. Now maybe that doesn't bother you. Maybe you're that egotistical and up your own arse that you don't even give that a second thought when you're spouting all these lies and nonsense out. Can I give you the benefit of the doubt? Maybe you are that thick that you don't give it a second thought. Well, stop now and think about it. Think about the impact that you publicly slagging people off has on their mental health, because it's not good. And as I say, I'm fortunate, although my mental health is really bad at the moment, that through the lockdown and everything else, I've been put in touch with some marvellous people that are helping me on a regular basis. So I'm really fortunate position that say what you want, and it's I've had worse said and done to me, you know. But I'll give you let's wrap it up now, and I'll just say that I wish you were a man, because a real man, if what you're saying is all accurate, a real man would have gone and confronted this person that's destroying their business, getting them shut down left, right and centre. A real man would have gone and confronted that person face to face. You've got my address, you know where I live. You know, you could have done that at any point. Fucking hell, turn up with a baseball bat, do you know what I mean? It would show you had some bollocks. And to be honest, I wish you had turned up with a baseball bat, because it would have done a lot less damage to what you actually did. But you showed yourself for the little weasel, horrible, vindictive, nasty old man that you are. That your only method is to constantly upload videos. And I find that really sad. Actually pity you. Throughout all of this, I've said to you, be a man, pick up the telephone. You never ever will. Even messages that have been sent privately, personally between us, you then go and plaster them all over the internet, because that's how you work. That is what a low-life scum you are. And it's sad. It really is sad. And the thing that I would actually question more is you're trying to create a new business model, formula now. And good luck to you, you know. Just don't breach any of the regulations, because as soon as you do, I'll be on your back and I'll be reporting them, along with many other people, including people who are winning prizes in your streams daily. You know, they're still reporting you. Irrelevant. What would concern me is there are not many what's the word I want? Reputable, respectful businesses that I'm aware of that is constantly throwing false accusations at people, constantly up. I mean, your Facebook, your YouTube is full of videos about me. I think it's funny. You know, if you want to earn a few quid off me, crack on, mate, you know. But it quests that. I think that says more about you as a man than it does about any business that you could ever own. You are vindictive. You will never ever let anything go, and you know it's pointless, it's needless, and it's unnecessary. I don't know. But hand on my heart, this is the last video you're getting from me. You're nothing to me, you know. And as I say, I actually really pity you.